What if I told you that if you're a small business owner or entrepreneur and you're not using AI properly in your content creation, you could end up overpaying like by 4,000% to designers and copywriters to create your content for you. Hi, everyone. I'm Polumi. I'm a brand and content strategist, and I help small businesses set up AI content systems that help them speed up their content creation and help them grow their businesses. Creating content has always been expensive, whether it's in advertising where I worked or operational marketing or content marketing. Creating is always expensive. And I used to create a lot of it myself, but a lot of it I had to also outsource to professionals for the skills that I didn't have, like video editing. But now AI has entered the scene. So now you can do so much more with AI and reduce your budget and still get great content. I'm completely passionate about this, and I am always trying out content workflows that can help you take charge of your content creation, create that content that you need, and scale your content as well without completely spending all your money on content creation. In this video, I'm going to break down my AI tech stack that is about $105 a month, and I will show you how it saves so much money and hassle on hiring freelancers. You see, here is what nobody talks about when hiring freelancers for content. It's not just about the budget. It's basically you have this vision in your head of what you want in your content, and then you try to explain that to someone. And you go back and forth and you constantly give, feedback, and then this change and then that change. And every change takes time. And you go back and forth, and you're getting stressed because it's time for your content to go. So even though you're not doing it yourself, you still have a lot of hassle and stress. And most of the time, you don't end up getting exactly what's in your head. In this process that I use, you execute it immediately without the communication barriers and the endless back and forth. You just take it from your head and you tell AI to create it. So let's see what is my AI tech stack and how it helps me deal with all these content creation frustrations. The first tool that I will talk about is Claude or ChatGPT. This is about $20 a month. But here's the key difference. It is not about going to ChatGPT and saying, create something for me like this. Because then it's going to create for you exactly the same way it will create for 10,000 other competitors, right? It will write in the same way because it doesn't know how to write for you. What I do is I train it completely in the beginning. I set up, like I've already done that a few months ago, set it up with my brand, positioning, my audience, my business, my offers, my strategy, my content strategy, my value proposition, how I can make a difference, how I help, what I offer, every single thing that you can think about, it goes into my brand training. And you can train it endlessly. It's not just I set up the basics, but every time I create some content, I go back and update it in ChatGPT, and I give it every content strategy that I create, every document I upload. It becomes like my brand and my business's brain holding all the knowledge that I cannot hold in my head at the same time. And of course, I keep on refining it, but it basically becomes my go-to place for creating all my copywriting. I use it for blog posts, for email sequences, for landing pages, for LinkedIn posts, for YouTube scripts, for basically everything. If you want to see how I do it, then just go ahead and book a call and I will take you through my system on how I do it. I'll just give you a demo of it. The link is in the description. You can also find a link in the description for my school community where you will know how I do it. But it's much faster if you book the call and I take you through it. All right. The next one that I will talk about is Canva. Now, of course, you will say Canva isn't new. Everybody uses Canva for design, but that's not the point. We're talking specifically about Canva's AI features, which just make it a breeze to create any kind of design. And I actually always integrate ChatGPT and Canva because then I get the written content from ChatGPT or Claude, and I get the prompt, and then I go back to Canva and I design it over there. Plus, you have these simple things like Magic Eraser, Magic Grab, Background Generator. So many tools to easily make changes in your design without having to call up your designer and say, please do this for me. You can just clean up your image. You don't even need Photoshop. You just select the page and say, get rid of it, Magic Eraser. It's gone. I don't like the background. Let's get rid of it. Let's change it to a different background. Hey, it's gone. Let's match the lighting. Okay, it's done. Create an image. Give it the prompt from ChatGPT or Claude, and it's done. And you can actually even now integrate, I'm going to make a video on that. You can integrate Claude and Canva to make graphics directly in Canva with a prompt from Claude, right? So here what happens is that because of the brand kit and because of the brand training that my ChatGPT has about my brand style, I can easily create images, which is exactly in my head. I can take template from Canva and I can put it in ChatGPT and it will create an image very close to it from Canva and it will take what's in my head. Or I can give it a scribble and it will create it for me in my brand colors, in my brand style. Okay. In terms of cost, Canva is about $13 a month. But if you do it annually, then it's just about $10 a month. So that's like really, really cheap for creating like unlimited number of designs and unlimited use of AI to create your designs. The next one is Gama.app. With Gama, you can create things like landing pages, websites, carousels, like social media carousels. So a lot of professional business assets, which you can create very simply. What I do is I take my content from my brand GPT or my Claude, and I put it in Gama and I give it a few further instructions. I already have my theme set up in Gama and it creates in like seconds. Then I can, of course, upload my own brand images. I can change the images. I can change the text. I can do whatever, right? But it creates with a proper hierarchy. It uses icons. It just does it all by itself. There are lots of videos that I have on Gama as well. Do go check them out. But I'm totally in love with this. Gama is about $8 a month. Did I mention that? It's about $8 a month if you take an annual subscription. But if you have a monthly one, it's about $10 or $12 or so. The next one that completely changed my life is Descript. It is amazing. To be fair, sometimes it's a little bit clunky. I have used it sometimes before, but now they have made it so much better and it is so easy to use. Now, what is Descript? It is actually a program where you can record your videos, of course, but mostly it is known for editing the videos. The best part is that you can edit it like text. So if you don't want a certain part of the video here, you want it to be there, you don't have to go to the manual bar and keep editing. You just copy paste or cut the text and put it where you need it to be. And voila, it's done, right? That is how simple it is to edit videos. Honestly, before I had no other choice. I did not know how to use Adobe Premiere and DaVinci Resolve, and I just could not do it well. I had to go to a professional video editor. But now I really don't need my video editor, who's awesome, by the way. But, he demands a fee for his service, which is really fair. But I don't need to go for basic videos, just like the one that I am doing right now. If I need a very fancy video with lots of polishes, lots of graphics, lots of moving parts, then of course, you need a professional video editor for that. But Descript is perfect if you just do simple editing. And more importantly, I love the AI features. Here are a few examples. You can just click one button and it removes all the filler words like I see, okay, just removes it. You have long pauses in your text, boom, removed. You have, you're not looking at the camera and you were focusing on the script when you were talking and you did not look at the camera. It has eye contact. It will make it look like you're looking at the camera. You have noise in your background when you were recording. It has studio sound. It will fix it. It's just these small things that it is not about making a video fancy. It's just about cleaning it up, refining it so that it looks professional. It looks good, right? It is fast. It is engaging. And if you want, you can, of course, add, more B-rolls on it and, make it more smooth and make it more catchy. And you can add text and you can add slides and you can basically do everything. It's very easy to use. But even if you don't want all that, you can just, make it simple. So this has completely changed my life because outsourcing video editing is actually quite expensive. The next one is Opus Clip. When it comes to repurposing long video clips into short clips, there is nothing like Opus Clip because it essentially you give it your long video, let's say 10-minute video, and then it breaks it up into, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 40 seconds, whatever. Within 3 minutes, it breaks up multiple videos. It takes up different parts of your video and just makes them into videos by itself. It adds captions. You can also go and add your B-rolls. You can edit the video. You can add your own images to it. You can cut paste a little bit like Descript. Not as extensively as Descript, but you can still do. It is so super easy. You just put in your big video, and it just repurposes into multiple short clips. Okay. Opus Clip is around $14.50 if you take an annual per month, if you take an annual subscription. Because if you take a monthly subscription, it is double the price. It's $29 if you go month by month, but if you get an annual subscription, you pay $14.50 a month. That's the 50% discount. So, by the way, the links for all these tools are in the description. So if you want to try them out, then feel free to use my affiliate links to go try them, because then if you do use them, then I get a commission, of course. Thank you very much. But otherwise, you can just Google them, put them in your browser and go for it. The next one that I use is Grammarly. Now, I said that I use Claude and ChatGPT for writing all my content, but I do run a check with them through Grammarly because sometimes Claude and ChatGPT's English is great, but it's not extremely accurate. And you need like a tool that is made to correct grammar. But it's not just spell check anymore or grammar check, Grammarly. They have an AI tool which also helps you improve the content a little bit more. It helps you with clarity. It helps you create engaging content. It knows the way you write. It tells you how to make it sound more professional. So when you combine it with Claude or ChatGPT, it's perfect because then you have a nice and polished piece of text, which is almost like having a human eye on it, even better. The next one that I want to talk about is VidIQ. This is used for YouTube optimization. So this is something that I use. That's not something that you need to use or that a lot of people use, but this helps in finding more information about the video that you're going to create. For example, it suggests trending topics it suggests what people are asking for related to certain topics. It has a keyword research feature that helps you get the right keywords to use in your content. It has a title and description generator. It has a competitor analysis that tells you which videos are doing best on this topic. So it helps you plan your YouTube strategy, which is, again, not super essential, but it uses a lot of AI in that because there is an AI coach that also you can talk to get some ideas and to clear your head and understand what kind of a YouTube title or thumbnail will do very well. You can, of course, use your Claude or ChatGPT for that, but I do that. I use it with VidIQ. So this is not something that I would outsource, maybe to a social media strategist or a YouTube strategist, but this is a special tool that I use. VidIQ is about $17 a month if you have an annual subscription. But again, the prices keep changing. So you just got to see what the latest one is. So now that we've gone through the whole tech stack, let's break down how much it costs and how much it would cost to actually outsource this to freelancers. So I have a sheet here, which I'm going to share with you, where I have social media carousels. So I do about 4 of them. I use Gama, and Gama a month is like $8. So I'm just going to let that be. Freelancer cost, usually a quality designer might charge around $20 to $50 for a carousel. So I'm just going to put 30 per carousel. So it is going to be 30 into 4. That's 120. Then you have landing pages. Maybe you have one of this a month, right? I usually have one or 1 in 2 months, but let's just take one. We can, of course, take it out later. But one, it's also Gama, so I don't pay anything. But for a landing page, costs go between $400 to $800 or even $200 to $800. So I'm just going to put a midpoint at like $500. Actually, some landing page designers, I even got a quote once for $1,200. So. Okay, the decks, which are like, I speak in places, or I teach someone, or I have to show something to a client, or I have to make a client's presentation. If you are serving clients, for example, then you need to make these decks, and who's going to do them manually? Like, no. But if you hire a designer to do that for you, a deck could be anywhere between like 150 to like 300 per presentation. So let's just say, go on the lower side and say 200. Okay, video editing, this is where I told you it's the biggest expense. So if you do 4 videos, I'm using Descript, so I don't have to pay, whether I do 4 videos or 25 videos, it's the same price, right? So I don't have to pay more, but every time you give your video to an editor, it will cost you money. So let's say a good video editor will charge you at least $100 for a video. You can find video editors at like $20, $30, but honestly, I have worked with some of them and they're not so great. Video editors can also charge you thousands of dollars depending on how much you needed it done in a video. But just to clean up like how you do in Descript and add a few stock images and stock video and slides and text, that would be at least $100 per a 10-minute video. So I'm just going to put this one now. Short clips, let's say if I have 4 videos, I will definitely try to get at least 8 clips out of there. And I pay for Opus clip, I told you 14.5. But a short video editor would take about, say, anywhere between 25 and 50 for a short video. So let's just take an average and just like 35 maybe. YouTube optimization, I'm not going to put anything over here because it's just an extra cost. We wouldn't hire a freelancer for that. But copywriting, this is where it really adds up, because imagine everything that you write over here needs copy. Whether it's your carousels or landing page or decks and video editing and short clips and just general copywriting for your brand, it can account to so much. So a monthly copywriter could come between 1,000 and 4,000. Usually the copywriters that I have worked with or I have seen my clients work with are around 2,500. So that's what I'm going to put here. And now we're going to add it up. So we're going to make a sum of this. Oh, I forgot Grammarly. I have to add the oops. So grammar, I was wondering why T to D9 and Grammarly is about 12. And here you have, let's make this total design Canva Pro. This is for unlimited design. So I'm going to put $10 monthly, right? So this is this divided by this. If I do this in percentage, that's 4,400% more than actually if you use an AI stack. And it saves you an incredible amount of time, which also I have not mentioned over here. Now, what you can do now, instead of doing all the copywriting yourself, you can go a hybrid way. This is where I suggest for most of my clients that you can use Claude or ChatGPT and you get VA to oversee it from the human aspect, because whatever content that AI writes, you need to have a human eye on it. So if you have a VA who gets, who reviews all of the content that is created and then improves it and does the human check and then submits to your final approval, that would still come to 500 approximately, which is total around 605. That compared to a cost of 4,600 plus investment in your time. Besides, it is not always either or. You can also use freelancers for special projects where you need that extra level of expertise. But for your day-to-day content, for content that has to be created quickly, is scaled, then AI lets you have complete creative control and instant turnarounds, which is extremely helpful when you are producing a lot of content. Look, I want to be clear about something. Freelancers absolutely have their place. Experts have their place for complex projects, specialized expertise, or when you need a completely fresh perspective. Working with talented freelancers is like invaluable. They can change the whole face of it. But for the day-to-day content creation that keeps your business running, your AI tech stack along with a VA can give you so much speed, consistency, and creative freedom, and get that exact thing in your head to paper that traditional outsourcing cannot match. For me, this transformation has been incredible. I went from being completely dependent on freelancers and their schedules and their interpretations of my brand to having complete control over my creative output. If you want to know exactly how I set up my AI content workflow so I can create all kinds of content super easy with my system so that it's organized, streamlined, less chaotic, and it's done incredibly fast and it matches my brand, then again, there's a link in the description. Send me a DM or book a call with me and I will take you through it. And if you found this helpful, check out my next one on the only 5 AI tools that you need for content creation. It's going to save you from this totally complex world of AI tools and which one do I need to actually focus on your needs. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.